want to follow up with you all, and I definitely wanted to send this information out in regard to the concerns that y'all had when Ms. Linda voiced that in my office. So I'm sorry that you had that experience, and I hope, wherever else you go, that everything goes well.
Well, I do too. I do too. It should have been already fixed. But let me tell you about Dr. Sunstein. Dr. Sunstein leaves the operating room with live patients with his trainee doctors. How do I know this? Because an infection developed on her, and he said, well, I'm going to be in surgery, but you can come on over, and I will leave the operating room long enough to see her. I think he was thinking he'd be with her for 10, 15 minutes, but I got news for you. 10 minutes is long enough for somebody with no experience to take somebody's life. But there's zero accountability there. But he did leave the operating room. He came in there. Matter of fact, when we registered that day, I told the nurses, I said, I prefer he does not do that because we're going to end up with another patient like Linda here. But he left the operating room. When he came into her exam room, I asked him, I said, you got a patient in surgery right now? Yes, I do, but we're doing kidney stones and we're changing sides right now, so it worked out just fine. Well, I believe that to be a lie. I believe he left trainees in there with a live patient where he's not in there supervising. Do you know how easy it is to make a mistake when you don't have experience in it? I'm going to give you an example. I'm the one that packed this wound that he put on her back. I was the one that packed it. But instead of tying a bowel out of the way in order to do a surgery, I was using masking tape, taping her shirt out the way. And at least 6 times, I forgot to release that shirt when I told her I was done, okay? And it is my hypothesis or my theory that what happened to cause her this here nephrectomy was, whenever they do a nephrectomy, they do tie the bowel out the way by using a suture. They sew it into one side of the abdomen, move the bowel up against the abdomen, and tie it out of the way by sewing it on the other side with a string going across the bowel, holding it out the way. And what I suspect happened was they put the drain and everything, the kidney was removed. Dr. Sunstein said, I'm done now, y'all can finish, let the trainees finish. And the trainees forgot to remove that suture that tied the bowel out the way. You understand? Went over it. So when they pulled that drain, it caught that suture, which the suture is what actually cut that bowel. But we will get zero truth out of these doctors. I want a polygraph. How about that? I want a polygraph in that hospital. So no more lies can be told. And then now, because of everything that's happened, anytime I'm in the presence of a doctor or a nurse, I'm going to record. Okay? More so than what I would with the police, because guess who's even more crooked?
So you definitely want to understand what was the cause of them picking that bottle.
Yeah, and I don't believe it's because they got too close to the bowel with a heated instrument. That's what he said. While they was removing the kidney, not any other thing, but while they was removing it, they accidentally got too close with a heated instrument. I don't believe that to be true. I believe it was that drain, because guess what? The body created an actual wall, and guess where the poop was at? It's right there where they went to pull that drain. Okay?
Yeah.
But they're liars.
Have you worked in a medical field before, or you just been taking care of your wife?
Well, I've been taking care of my wife, but I got a lot of friends that are retired doctors, and you understand, I swore off medicine 10, 11 years ago, but I had a friend that was, giving me prescriptions on the side when I needed them for antibiotics and things like that, but now he done got Parkinson's disease, and that comes with dementia, and he don't have his license no more.
Right. Well, you speak very well with your medical terminology, and so that's why I asked that question.
Well, I've been beat up a lot in the hospital a lot, so.
Okay, so I just wanted to confirm to your address. So you all live in Galveston?
Yes, we do. That's why we was going to UTMB Galveston.
So your address is 3201 Avenue K. Is that still the correct address?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so my case will be open as a grievance. I will send you a letter from me going to let you know that I have a case in this agreement. I will send notification to Dr. Sunstein in regards to what occurred and what you told me, and then the main question is what caused
he's already told me. He's already told me verbally. He's gonna put down the same thing that he told me verbally, because I mean, he doesn't have to tell the truth. But it doesn't matter. You know, if I come to your house and I work on your house.
It doesn't just go to him when I send it. It goes to the medical directors and higher ups as well. So I'm not gonna say really say that that's what he's gonna do, but this is based on the GMS guidelines and we have to follow those guidelines. So I'm just letting you know that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay?
Well, I sure appreciate you. You know that, because there's definitely problems with this hospital right here.
So what's going to happen? Am I going to get paid for all this pain and suffering that I have to go through?
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to take a legal route, that's your pen. If you tell me, well, I want to see this happen, you know, I can present that in pretty much your voice at this time, but if I can't promise that's what you're going to get. At this point, I'm your voice, and I'm putting the information out there on how you feel and what occurred in regards to the treatment that you received. Not the incident that happened, but the treatment that was.
Well, the incident that happened, you need to put that in there too, where I was illegally arrested, because you know yourself, I was sitting right there in your office using the same loud voice I'm using now, same loud voice I used out there. You did not hear no profanity come out of me, nor was I threatening. I was simply asking why. Why? In a loud voice and a man's tone. I am not a sissy little girl. I'm not a little punk that ain't never had calluses on my hands, you understand? I spent my life as a construction worker. That's what I was going to say. If I build you a house and I make a mistake, I don't get paid. Matter of fact, it costs me because I got to pay for my damages. Not the doctors. They can do whatever they want. Zero accountability. The new laws, especially in Texas, especially for UTMB, the state-run teaching hospitals, oh yeah, 100% immunity. They can do whatever they want, and that doctor knows it. That's why I want a lie detector test. I don't want you just to ask him. I want you to ask him why he's hooked up to a polygraph with a polygraph examiner. Understand?
That's not something I can have done.
That's what needs to be done.
Yeah.
If you care, you'd be doing that to save other people.
If you chose to get a lawyer and requested of your lawyer, then your lawyer would probably get with there and make that happen, but I can't make that happen.
Well,
I cannot make that happen.
they need polygraph in there, not just for the doctors, but for the nurses. Because the doctors, Dr. Sunstein, you know, Linda, she don't like him. She's all upset. Dr. DeAndre, she don't like him either. You know, I mean, accidents happen, okay? You know, I mean, Dr. Sunstein, he was trying to follow it through, and he was trying, you know, to follow it through to the end, because he does have a little bit of a conscience going on there, because he knows he made that mistake. You know, it's on him. So, I mean, he was there. He did leave the operating room, you know, and he has tried, you know, to follow it through to the end. That's all I can say, and that's all the law requires him to do.
Yes, sir. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, and I'll be checking back in with you all once I get that information, okay?
Okay, and what did you say your name was?
Consuelo.
Consuelo?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you know I wasn't mad at you or nothing else that day nor today, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yes, sir, I do know.
you do remember me telling Linda, shut up. Let me tell this woman what's going on, because she's trying to fix things.
Yeah,
Okay?
exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm never gonna be fixed.
That's okay, Linda. She's over here crying right now. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm
It's okay.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, is there any way possible to get that, you know, hey, man. There's a man that you live here in Galveston, and you want to do the service with us?
Absolutely not. Not when I'm getting arrested for just speaking my voice. Absolutely not when you got a bunch of liars on that floor.
I just wanted to ask to make sure because, you know, I can still support you in that matter. So, we'll see what happens with that.
All right. Well, I appreciate you.
All right. Okay, you have a good one. Y'all take care.
All right.
Listen, you take care.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. That's the one trying to fix things.